handpicked by my very good friend, Terry Lynn Carrington, Dr. Terry Lynn Carrington, who put together Beyonce's entire female band, which was Matthew Knowles' idea because he couldn't get Beyonce to stop people.
Beyonce has been in the headlines again, and this time, the buzz isn't just about her music. Have you caught up with all those claims Jaguar Wright has been throwing around? That's right, she's taken aim at none other than Queen Bey herself. What's the tea? Let's find out. Jaguar Wright didn't hold back in her recent interviews, but it's Beyonce who's really caught in the crossfire this time. Jaguar claims that Beyonce is engaging in some serious shady magic. Now, why would she say that? Well, remember Kimberly Thompson. She was Beyonce's drummer and she actually filed for a restraining order against Beyonce. Why? She claimed Beyonce was all up in some extreme witchcraft. We're talking about casting spells to tap phones and control finances. Kimberly even said that this witchcraft led to her losing jobs, homes, and even affected her personal relationships. It doesn't stop there. She blamed Beyonce for the death of her pet kitten too. But let's not get distracted by the witchcraft for a second. Jaguar threw in another curveball. According to her, Beyonce's personal life has been just as controversial. Apparently, to avoid complications, her father Matthew Knowles pushed her to work more with women than men. But here's where it gets juicier. Jaguar suggests that Beyonce might have gotten a little too close to some of these women. And about those rumors swirling around, they've been there for years. Take for instance the singer Emil, who once collaborated with Beyonce. There was this rumor floating around that Emil claimed Beyonce was in love with her and even hinted at Beyonce being queer. But good luck finding that interview. It's like it vanished into thin air. Let's talk about Beyonce and Lady Gaga. Remember when Gaga and Beyonce teamed up for Telephone? Such a hit. Well, Gaga once mentioned they had a blast filming the video because they both appreciate women. Now think about this. There was also that talk about Rita Ora. Rumor had it she, Beyonce and Jay-Z had quite the adventure together. True or not, it definitely adds up. But let's rewind to 2007. Beyonce at a club called The Box where the vibe is anything but ordinary. She's there with 3 friends, enjoying a risque burlesque show. A source claimed Beyonce was totally into it, cheering on as the performance got more, let's say, intense. The girls on stage were not shy about their act. Think foot licking at all. Beyonce stayed till the wee hours of the morning, soaking in the wild atmosphere. And there is more. Another tale, now scrubbed from the internet, told of a club night where a woman claimed she ended up on Beyonce's lap. Beyonce's response: "Don't start something you can't finish." There were whispers a while back about Beyonce and her female guitar player. They were reportedly super close, raising a few eyebrows during her tours. But that's not all. Remember the Cater to You video? Beyonce, along with Michelle and Kelly, appeared quite at ease in a very revealing setup. Speaking of revelations, according to Jaguar, she supposedly had connections with many of the women she worked with. Beyonce has been seen using bi lighting, those specific colors associated with bisexual pride, in her visuals multiple times. She used these colors for her Complex magazine covers back in 2003 and 2013, and in various performances. Have you caught the latest on Beyonce's new album, Call by Carter? It's all the buzz and she sparked a whirlwind of discussions, not just about its homage to country music's black roots, but about something more vibrant and colorful, its connection to the LGBTQ community. So here's the scoop. A TikTok by We Street Love has everyone talking. They've put together an intriguing theory about the duet Two Most Wanted with Miley Cyrus. Why? Because they think it's bursting with bisexual energy. Here's where it gets interesting. Miley Cyrus is openly pansexual, and putting her in this duet might not be a random choice. Fans like We Street Love are saying this isn't just a song, it's a nod to the LGBTQ community, a community that Beyonce has embraced and celebrated throughout her career. And that's not all. Remember how Renaissance shook us with its embrace of the LGBTQ community? Beyonce didn't just stop there. In her performances for the Renaissance tour, she lit up the stage with pink, purple and blue lights, the colors of the bisexual flag, as she performed Cozy. Coincidence? Maybe not. Now fans are dubbing themselves the Bi-Hive, ready to champion this new bisexual icon status alongside Beyonce. Now fast forward to Beyonce's Renaissance era. Leslie Hall, who heads the historically black colleges and universities program at the Human Rights Campaign Foundation, felt an immediate connection to Renaissance. He celebrated the album for its encompassing embrace that allowed him to celebrate every aspect of his identity without feeling segmented. The world tour for Renaissance turned heads not just for its electrifying performances, but also for its groundbreaking success. It smashed records by pulling in a whopping $579 million, making it the highest grossing tour by a female artist. The documentary that followed wasn't far behind, earning $21 million in its opening weekend. Clearly, Beyoncé isn't just singing songs, she's starting movements. In the Renaissance album, Beyoncé mixed it up with voices from legendary LGBTQ figures and pioneers of house music. From Honey Dijon to T.S. Madison, the album is a mix of influential voices that have shaped the very backbone of many cultural movements. During her tour, the stage came alive with Black and LGBTQ dancers like Honey Balenciaga and Amari Marshall, who didn't just perform but celebrated the essence of Black queerness. Now the roots of Renaissance are deeply personal, inspired by her late uncle Johnny, who died of AIDS. Beyoncé pours her respect and love for him into every note. Even Jay-Z gets incredibly personal in his song Smile from his album 444. He reveals something deeply personal about his family, specifically his mother. In the track, he shares that his mother is a lesbian and expressed his feelings about her journey to happiness and acceptance. In Smile, Jay-Z not only talks about his mother's sexual orientation, but also delves into how her experience has shaped him. He discusses the freedom and relief that comes with living one's truth openly and without fear. The song is a powerful statement on personal freedom and the unconditional love between a mother and her son, emphasizing the importance of being true to oneself despite societal pressure or expectations. Jay-Z's mother, Gloria Carter, even features on the track, reciting a spoken word outro that encapsulates the message of living authentically and loving who you choose. David Jones from the National Black Justice Coalition sees Renaissance as more than an album. To him, it's a cultural shift, a movement that underlines the profound influence of Black and LGBTQ individuals in shaping our society. Moreover, Beyoncé's efforts extend into educational realms. The HBCU program recently launched Renaissance, a queer syllabus, linking each song on the album to resources that delve into topics like the Harlem Renaissance and intersectionality. The superstar's commitment to LGBTQ advocacy is evident through numerous actions and statements over the years. She's been honored with the Vanguard Award by GLAAD, recognizing her as a pillar of support for LGBTQ rights alongside her husband Jay-Z. Why does she stand out? Beyoncé uses her platform to support LGBTQ artists and promote transgender rights rigorously. Working with queer talents like singer-songwriter Amanike on Hold Up and featuring artists like Big Fredia and Messi Maya on Formation are just a few examples. Amanike, discussing his collaboration with Beyoncé, mentioned that validation and awe of working with such a powerful figure in music. It's clear she doesn't just create with them, she uplifts them. Then there is her active support for transgender rights. Beyoncé didn't just speak out, she took concrete actions. During her controversy over North Carolina's bathroom bill, Beyoncé promoted campaigns against it and urged her fans to support organizations fighting for LGBTQ rights, like GLSEN. Let's not forget her visual and public gestures. In her all-night music video from the album Lemonade, Beyoncé included same-sex couples to show that love's message is universal, transcending all boundaries of gender and orientation. Then, during her performance at the Global Citizen Festival in 2018, she and her dancers donned outfits that collectively resembled a human pride flag, a powerful symbol of unity and diversity. Beyoncé also uses special occasions to voice her support, celebrating marriage equality when the Supreme Court ruled in favor of same-sex marriage. She made an LGBTQ-themed version of her 7x11 video, celebrating with her fans in a truly joyful expression. Additionally, her efforts extend to hiring notable figures from the LGBTQ community like Laverne Cox to represent her athleisure clothing line Ivy Park. So, is all this just coincidence, or is Beyoncé signaling a deeper connection with the LGBTQ+ community? With all these curated choices in her music, it seems like Beyoncé might be telling us more about her story and showing solidarity in a vibrant way. Jaguar Wright, never one to shy away from bold statements, has confidently said that Beyoncé has connections with women without using the word allegedly. According to Jaguar, she can back up every claim. What do you make of this? Does it seem like Beyoncé is giving off those vibes, or is it just all speculation? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe.